It's going to be Between the Line Girls Hoops on this Monday night with my man, Coach V. What's up, Coach V?
It's getting hot, Tony. It's getting hot.
Man, you telling me I'm in a hot box. You got AC. You know, some of us got to work for a living. You got AC. I'm over here working hard for my money in this hot box, folks. I mean, it's hot.
Yeah, you can always crack in one of those, what was those iced tea things that we had? You have at work?
I need to get Zoe on one side and my granddaughter on the other side and just fan me, keep me cool while I'm out here trying to, help these young ladies in this Oklahoma High School girls basketball, Between the Line girls basketball, Coach. Let's go. You looking fresh today, Coach. If you told me you was going to dress like that, I would have got dressed up for the occasion. I know we got Miss Bentley on from Washington, but Coach, I didn't know you was going out.
She big time. She big time. I had to dress up. You know what I mean?
Said, hey, wait a minute, basketball dads. That's my co-host. You can't be trying to get him every week because this is our show because we bring it live every week. That's what we do over here with Between the Line Girls Hoops, man. What's up, Coach V? What's going on this Monday, though? You are looking kind of spiffy. I see you. Spiffy.
Nothing. I'm really excited to get this young lady. It took about a week or so to get her on. I mean, she's a busy young lady. I mean, between training and basketball and team camps and everything else she does, she's a hard lady to grab down. So I'm glad that she took an afternoon at 3:30 to come get us and let's get a chance to talk to her.
Yes, Coach. I mean, like I said, outstanding young lady, man. I mean, just a great athlete, in multiple sports, whatever you ask Miss Bentley to do, if it's from basketball, if it's from track or softball. I mean, she's good at it, and she comes with a good heart with it too. So, it's great to have a young lady, from Washington come on. I know we've had a couple of young ladies on. I think we had the Ball sisters on. Now we get Miss Bentley on a class of 2029. Got a couple offers already. It's done some good things. She's turned a lot of heads, man. Just not with her game or defense. I mean, she's tough. She's tough. Left-handed. When you got a left-handed player that can go both ways and freeze you. I mean, she can freeze you on a stick, like it's like playing freeze tag. So, but come from a great family too. Mom and dad, great people. Like I said, I've known Bentley for a while. Her and Zoe's been banging with each other when she was back over there in the young days at Blanchard to playing for Team Select and 833. So yeah, now she's over there flight, playing 16 flight. So just a great ball player. But Coach, before we bring it on though, what did you see over Thursday? When you got to see some games over there in Mustang.
Well, I saw some teams that surprised me. That's what kind of got me more than anything else. Were some teams that you've talked about on Basketball Dads the other night. Millwood had a good showing. Millwood made a statement, and and we're going to talk to we got another 3A right here in Washington. Washington took care of business, and so 3A is shaping up to look like have some good teams this year. Some new teams in that final, and I thought Westmore looked good. That little freshman they got is she's the real deal. I don't know her name. I don't know you know her, but
Chloe.
Yeah, I mean, she's the real deal. I mean, I thought she might have been one of the top players, during the 3 days, just because you don't know who she is.
No, she comes from a great family, a great basketball. She's playing up on 16. I mean, I think they're moving up to 16U legend. She played on a 15-year-old team. She's a scorer. She's a bucket getter. And that's what makes her game tough. And she's a lefty, man. I tell you, them lefties is tough, man.
Hey, I like lefties, man. I tell you, man. Both lefties this week were breaking ankles.
Yeah,
it was just like, sit down. I mean, that was just how it was.
I know. Mill was feeling good. I know Mill was feeling good over there. And like I said last night, being on the Basketball Dad show, I got a chance to talk about them. We gave them some love. Me and Coach V, put it as number one fan. I'll post that up here on our show, but got to give them some love because they beat my team, the state championship team. And anytime you can beat a state championship team, you feel good about yourself. They might have lost some players over there at Carl Albert, but Millwood's done their job. They have went and prepared the team to ready to beat Washington. They're so excited over there on East Side over there on Tinseltown that they already got the parade ready. That they're going to win the state championship. They think this year's going to be the year they can knock off Washington. Folks, here I am. I'm stirring the pot.
Stirring the pot. Stirring the pot. Look at you, Tony. You're an instigator. You're an instigator.
Yeah, I'm stirring the pot a little bit, but they think they can knock off Washington. They think they got the team. Well, wait a minute, Coach. We got somebody on the other side of the show that says, wait a minute, Millwood,
Mm-hmm.
not just yet. Coach, we got to bring her to the table. We got to buzz her in. Let's get her on the show. Welcome to the show. Here we go.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Miss Billy said, wait a minute, Millwood, we love you, but hey, you still got to go to Washington to take that time. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Man, we are here, man, Monday afternoon, man. It feels good to be able to, we got a big show this week. We got a bunch of good guests coming on, and you get to start it off with you. So really excited about having you on the show, man. I know what you've done this summer, what you've done the last few years is, built yourself to now that you got some offers and you got coaches looking at you and knocking on your door and calling you. But, for the listeners that don't know who you are, even though you're Washington and y'all win everything out there, they should know who you are. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
I'm Bentley Brantley. I'm gonna be a sophomore at Washington High School. Before Washington, I was at Middleburg. It was like a K through 8th grade school, and then I got moved up to Washington. Last year was my first year there. I loved it. It was awesome. The team, all about culture. Coach Simon's really big on that. We came in, took care of business, and that's about it.
You broke some Lions' hearts over there. I mean, they think you should be at Blanchard, so you broke some hearts, some Blanchard Lion hearts over there as you went to Washington. I heard about this. I heard about it. They were like, "Oh, we wish we had it," and
I
you
know.
left. So, I know.
Well, hey,
You do what you got to do, though.
Coach, that's what happens at times. It's all about the coaches, like you talked about. Coach,
Oh yeah.
Does a good job. And she came in as last year as a freshman, and you didn't start right off the bat, did you? Did you come off the bench at first, and then you got into the starting lineup?
I did.
And
Yes.
and coaches didn't throw it, even though she was probably good enough to start. But coaches said, "Hey, freshman, this is yours." She had to earn it. She had to go in there. And coach is tough, coach, man. I mean, you got to be a unique player to play for him. And I love the way he's coached. Every girl can't handle his coach because he is tough, but he's also getting you prepared for college too. So some of these girls got to get used to those kind of things because it don't. If you're not some coaches like, hey, it's okay, you threw the ball away. Yeah, we'll get it next time. Then you got some coaches gonna get on you like, what are you doing? And so I think that's where coach comes from. But I love the way he coaches style because you don't know what you're gonna get in college because in college it's a job, and if you ain't taking care of business, guess what? You on the next Greyhound. I've said this before on the show. You on the next Greyhound heading back home. But Billy, like I said, had a great year. You guys won state in basketball and softball. Did you win the sport?
Track.
Track. So did you win state in track too?
Yes.
Yeah, folks, man. Mom and dad had to get a second job.
Fundraiser time.
Rings, man. They just buying rings. They just throwing rings out. And they ain't like the candy cane rings that you get in you get at Walmart. You put 25 cents and the ring comes out. It ain't none of those, folks. It's the real ring with the diamond in it. So
They be making me clean out cars. I got to get the money somehow.
There you go.
Hey, man, you deserve it though, man. When you good like that and you go take care of business, you deserve to have a ring. But Ben, like I said, man, we're not gonna keep you long. I know you got things to do. You probably got a night off, and you probably like Zoe, man. I gotta get in the gym. Like, girl, you kind of hurt, you kind of beat up right now. Sit down, relax, enjoy your time off, man. There's nothing wrong not picking up a basketball. So, like I said, enjoy your time off. We're really gonna start real quick. How did your journey start with basketball, and who helped you fall in love with the game?
Oh, that's a tough one.
The gang's the same, but we changed the name, and we're now Chaos Customs OKC. Still your one-stop shop for all your vehicle upfitting and accessory needs. With almost 30 years in the business, we're your go-to for lift kits, wheels, tires, spray liners, bed covers, leather, fleet solutions, and so much more. Give us a call today at 405-778-8878.
To our sponsors, we want to give a shout out to BSC and Triple Elite, Rain Down Roofing, Cantrell Roofing, my man Chaos, and my man Manny. If your baby about to turn 16, go see my man Manny up there at Windy City Chevrolet. Every time when I'm heading to Dallas and I'm driving home from Dallas, guess who I see? That big sign that says Windy Chevrolet. That makes me think of my man Manny because I'm going to be coming to see him pretty soon because my baby be 16 here in about 4 or 5 months. So, like I said, we want to thank all our sponsors, for what they do with our show, help us keep the show going. the things that we want to do for the show. We want to be at the end of the day that we want to give out two $500 scholarships. Yes, folks, two $500 scholarships. It's not about putting money in our pockets. It's about helping a young lady that might not have the money, that might need to pay for that parking pass or pay for some lunch meals. So we want to thank all our sponsors that's helping us. And we want to give a big shout out to my man Mickey. Mickey's going to come on board and help us with some things, man. You talking about a business, man, but we want to bring him back. But folks, we'll be right back.
Back.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Well, welcome back.
What was the question?
Yeah, welcome back to the show, Billy. I said my question was, with your journey with basketball, who helped you fall in love with the game?
I would say I kind of grew up around basketball. My cousins, they were all older than me. They were all like brothers. So they always had a ball in their hand, and I kind of wanted to follow up with them. But also, like, my mom and dad have pushed me through this journey. Like, they're always helping me. Like, if I need help, I'll be like, hey, do y'all want to come help me, like, shoot in the gym or something like that? And they'll be there for me.
Now, you talk about shooting in the gym. What kind of time are you putting in the gym? I know you're getting recruited and you're just a freshman. You're starting to get some big buzz about your game. You're ranked in the class of 2029. You're ranked in the top 5. So what do you do? Like I said, how much shooting you putting in, ball handling, and all those things, especially for the young ladies that's still, at Washington and all the schools around that's going to watch the show and say, man, what is she doing that I have to do to get myself better?
So usually I'll start off with ball handling, and then I'll go into. So we just recently got a Dr. Dish, so I'll go out there and I'll shoot 100 mid range and 100 threes, and then I'll come back in, take a little break, and then when my parents get home from work, they'll come out there and like train me.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff. So do you have a trainer that you go to, or is it just mom and dad helping you now?
So it's mom and dad, but also Kellen McCoy. He's really big. He's helped me in my journey as well. And then my coach JJ will like send some workouts that I can do at home since he's in Arkansas.
Okay, that's my next question. Playing for Washington and also playing for AAO Flight 6 and U. What has helped your, what does that help grow your game? With both of those teams, like I said, you're playing up in 16s, and then in high school, you're not playing with the freshmen, you're playing up on varsity. How does that help your game?
The competition, the competitiveness, it's honestly who wants it more. But also, Coach Simon has instilled in us that nobody cares what you're feeling. Like, at the end of the day, everyone's out here playing. So what are you going to do? Do it to your best ability. And so that really opened up my mind to, like, who cares who you're playing against? Like, go get the job done.
That's it. Let's keep it 100, Coach. I like that.
No.
I like that. It's like that's true. Sometimes you got to play through the bumps and the bruises. Some girls want to take games off. You even got college players, men that, hey, well, I really don't want to play tonight. I'm gonna take the night off. And those are the type of people that when it comes to crunch time, they're gonna fade away from the time and tribulation of, hey, the game is tough. But Bentley, she's not. She's like, hey, no one cares that who will play tonight. No one cares that my knees hurt or my ankles are hurting or my hands hurting. You got to go play the game. So you got to play the pain and bumps and bruises. Coach, you got one for her?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask, what was the vibe starting this summer? You lost two big players of your state championship team that have, I don't know, a dozen rings maybe between both of them.
Mm-hmm.
What was the vibe going into summer league? We know you, and we got Little Beller. You got a couple other kids, but what was the vibe on replacing those seniors?
Yes, they're obviously were a big part of our team last year, and they're going to be missed, the roles that they played for our team. But we still know the mission, and Coach Simon has instilled in us that we're going to have to go win if we want to do big things. And I feel like we really stepped up,
No,
especially the younger girls.
Yeah.
And he has 2 daughters on that team. So what's it like playing with his daughters? I know they sometimes they can probably get the tough end of the stick, because dad, they got to go home with dad and they got to eat with dad. They got to ride home and when something ain't going right, they hear everything that goes on. But both his young ladies are it's going to help the team. Being young and I thought what was is one a sophomore and one a freshman. How's that look?
Yes. So one's a sophomore. She's probably one of my best friends. And then Jazz is the freshman that's coming up.
Okay. So, how do you think your team is built this year? Like Coach said, you lost two great players. I think the other night you guys got did Stillwater beat y'all the other night.
No, we ended up pulling away with it.
So
It was pretty close.
Did y'all go undefeated in team camp?
Yes.
Yeah. So as I said, I don't think the team loses much. Like I said, you lose two girls, but you know what? One thing about Washington, always reloading, just like football and any other sports. When you got a great, sports and academics, people's going to come there and want to be there because one, it's a small town. The atmosphere there is great. Everybody comes out, supports you. Basketball, track, whatever sport it is, softball, the whole town is there. So they've done a great job with the indoor facility they have over there. So it's a great place to be. It's funny because you think they're going to fall off and they don't. And, everybody might think, hey, we're going to get them this year. But at the end of the results, Washington's holding up the gold ball. Coach, you got it.
Who designed your face paint on your softball picture there? It looked like the Ultimate Warrior back in the day, Tony. She got like the marks right here, colors and everything.
Hey, Coach.
It was actually Kelby Beller.
Coach, she probably made a lot of money doing those face painting, Coach. I mean, come on now. You're not going to job.
She's honestly really impressive with this stuff. She can paint on some faces.
Good stuff.
I expect a little black, but she's got like the full, like a WWE wrestler.
It's the Washington Warriors, Coach. Man, come on now. You see it first. Well, Bill, I got to ask, you play here, you play here in Oklahoma high school basketball, but, you like a lot of the other girls, you travel away to go play AAU ball. What made you pick Team Flight? Because I know Legends and a lot of other teams would love to have you on their roster. So what made you pick, Flight?
Honestly, Coach JJ was really nice through the recruiting process, I would say. And he made us fall in love with their program. So
So what is your schedule like? Because I know us playing for our team out of Dallas, we have to go up there every Saturday and Sunday, and then we come home Sunday night. What is your schedule like playing for Flight?
So usually we'll go up there maybe 2 times a month. But he really likes us working on our own a lot. He'll send out workouts. I said that, I think, earlier. But we do this one thing, a Friday, Saturday, where we start at 7 to 9, and then we'll wake up that next morning and go from 9 to 3, but we'll take a break at lunch.
Oh, okay. So you get a lot of workout in. So you guys might not be every weekend, but you get enough hours that you guys know each other. You know what to run. You know each other's cuts in and cut out. So it's not like y'all just pick up and say, "Hey, we're gonna practice once a month." I hope you know what's going on. So, but how is Team Flight going this year? What's y'all's record?
I'm not sure what our record is, but it's been fun. Playing with other people. Because it's a little bit of a new team this year, but that's okay. We've learned to play together, and it's been pretty fun.
So, are you the only girl from Oklahoma on the team, or do you got other Oklahoma girls on the team too?
Briley Beller's on our team as well.
Okay. So yeah, it helps you. Do y'all kind of carpool at times, or?
So she came up there with us last weekend in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's good though. You got somebody that you can share the ride with, and it's a teammate and a classmate, so that makes it a job a little bit easier. Kind of like us in Drive Nation. We got the Annabelle and Brantley, Crawford twins go with Zoe, so it does make it easy because you got somebody on a team that you can you can hang out with because a lot of those girls might live there in Arkansas, and when you're going back to a hotel, you got somebody you can hang out with and do the things you need to do. What part of your game do you feel like is the best, is the strength of your game? I'm gonna have you said it, and I'm gonna tell you the part I think of your game that I feel like you're really strong at? What do you feel like your game is strong at?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good spin move. Um, a pull up, maybe 3-pointer. I don't know, like just all 3 levels of the game. I practice a lot, so like I try to master those.
No, you're good, Coach. I'm gonna let you go. Then I'm gonna say my part.
Well, I'm gonna say the hardest part of guarding you is your shooting ability off the bounce. I mean, that's I mean, you don't have to have much space to shoot off the dribble, and it makes it hard because you can drive as well. I think your mic's up a little bit, Bentley. You hear the echo, Tony?
What is it?
You hear echo, or is it just me?
It might be. I don't hear no echo.
All right. Anyway, I think it's shooting off the dribble. I really do. I mean, it's tough. Best I've seen. Tony?
I'm gonna say, hold on, I felt echo right there. I'm gonna say, when anytime that she has a ball in her hand and somebody's guarding her, this is what I feel for the girl. Because I feel like if that girl ain't got her hips right, she ain't broke down.
Sit down.
Somebody's highlight. Because Billy's gonna shake in, shake out, shake in, and shake out. Now she's gonna hit you with the spin. Then she's gonna step back and hit the 3. Bash! So I think your game is tough, man. I think it's hard. I mean, you got to be a hell of a defender. I love to watch my kid guard you because it makes her better being on somebody like you, and it's a great matchup. So I love watching your game. I love watching what you do. Like Coach says, man, what sets you apart from a lot of the 2029s, you can shoot the ball real good, and you can get off the bounce, and you got good ups. There's a lot of great girls in the state of Oklahoma, but what you bring to the edge on a lot of 29 is that, like you said, you got some hops, you can handle the rock, and you can shoot. A lot of times girls struggle with some other things. They might not be great shooters, but they might maybe be good to get to the bucket, or they might not be great 3-point shooters. We talked about, shooting your mid-range. We talked about shooting your, threes, and that's what separates you right now from a lot of girls here in the state of Oklahoma. And that's why your recruiting has picked up. You're good size, about 5'9", 5'10", or I'd be even longer. I don't know. But you got good size and you got great speed. That comes from track. That comes from softball. You're not just playing one sport. So, when you're in the gym, you're putting 100% in your game to make your game better. And that's what sets you apart from a lot of kids, because a lot of kids just work on this and this and this. But you talk about, hey, I'm going to work on these moves that I'm good at, and I'm going to masterify them and make them the best I can be. Some kids like, oh, I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to shoot over here. I'm going to shoot half-court shots. Well, no, you're working on your craft and what makes you better. So that's what I like about it, though. But like I said, a lot of kids, and then when you're coming up the court, I'm going to do it one more time.
Trouble.
Well, Coach, you got any more for it?
Hey, Bentley, when you break somebody down, let's be honest. Do you help them back up, or do you just turn around and kind of get a little smile? Come on now, don't be. I'm talking about, I saw you break somebody down. It was like they sat down on the floor. I mean, it was crisscross applesauce on the court while you were still dribbling the ball. I mean, do you guys just like, gotcha? Because you do work on that though. It's time to put in. So, what's your reaction on that?
It depends on what kind of defender they are.
Okay, what's one
I
group?
would say if they're like really pressureful and like won't like get off me, maybe I'll like just like smile at them or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're nice, I might help them up.
There you go. There you go.
You set the next question up. I gotta ask, Billy, do you talk any trash out there when you're on the court? Do you talk a little bit of trash? Or is it just, hey, straight game, hey, good game, whatever? But if a girl's kind of talking noise to you, do you kind of give it back to her? Or you just kind of like, hey, I'm Bentley, I'm really cool. I'm not gonna say anything mean, but are you that good?
I'll say a few words, but only if they talk to me first.
Yeah. Hey, don't wake up the lion. Don't talk to her, people. Don't wake up the lion there.
Shit, don't do it. But Billy, I got one more good question for you. For the young girls watching, what advice would you give them about staying, focused and chasing their basketball dreams?
Anything's possible. Um, God will help you through anything that you need. So, like, just if it's in your mind, then I would say chase it and see where it will take you.
No, that's the truth, though. You got to set goals for yourself, and like I said, you set a lot of goals for yourself. I mean, I know the recruiting's starting to heat up on you. You got your first offer was a Mississippi State, right? And
Yes.
then the second one was Abilene Christian. Uh,
Mhm.
you got any other ones coming that we don't know about, or uh, what? You got one?
I don't know.
Oh, you can't say.
Oh,
You can't say it's
oh,
a secret.
she's got it. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Offer being posted. Stay tuned.
That's it. That's it, man. But keep doing your thing, girl. I mean, that's why you're in the gym for, putting up those thousands of shots and dribbling a hundred times to get yourself better, though. But I gotta ask you, since you can't talk about that offer, but is there a dream school you would like to go to?
I'm not sure right now. I feel like any school would be cool to go to, but I mean, it's wherever God wants me. Like, I'm just living right now, so we'll
There
see
you
when
go.
it comes up there.
Great answer. Great answer. Coach, anything else
What,
before we let it go?
what's your favorite verse? I saw you posting on your Instagram. What's your favorite verse?
Probably Philippians 4:13.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to
No.
ask you one more question, then, and we'll let you go on this one. It's high school transfer portal. All the girls, every girl's in a portal to go to any school they want to. Who would you pick to come join you in Washington?
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
tough one.
Ooh.
Uh, there's a lot of girls in Oklahoma that I would love to play with. I was talking to Zoe about
Hey, 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 hey,
I was talking to Zoe
Oh,
about her coming to Washington. I feel
oh,
like she would be fun to play with. I feel like Kinley, McCoy,
yeah,
huh?
Gianna to play with them again. Uh, Brooke would be fun to play with. The twins from Carl Albert. Honestly, I could go on about this.
you know,
Uh, I feel like it would be fun to play with a lot of girls in Oklahoma.
you know what I like about Oklahoma. All of us is traveling to Arkansas, we're traveling to Texas, but we got a lot of great talent here in our state of Oklahoma, and that's good for us because we put our girls has put it on the map. Uh,
Mhm.
our girls' game has gotten strong. We got young ladies getting recruited. Brooklyn has a bunch of offers. You got Sinai has a bunch of offers. You got offers. And some of the other girls are going to get their offers too. A lot of them come late, but I think by the time the 2029 class, all these girls will have 5 to 10 offers or more. And you
Mhm.
guys are going to be able to pick the litter where you want to go to school at. And like I said, the one thing that me and Coach Vic try to educate people on is that pick the school that you like. Don't pick a school that has your what you want to major in. School in case the coach leaves, then hey, I still want to stay here because I like this school. A lot of times kids pick the coach, and then the coach leaves in a year because he gets that bigger contract, or maybe he's not winning, or he or she's not winning. So when you get into that, like I said, you're a faith, you're a child of faith, and so I know you'll have God answer a lot of your prayers before you do make a decision. But one of the things that we're going to tell you, just make sure you pick a school that you love. And also, I know you got a Twitter now. I know Mom
Mhm.
you got a Twitter, but one thing we're going to try to educate more kids on is that get a Twitter account. It's hard to try to Instagram is cool, but it's kind of hard to tag people and stuff like that. And I know just having you on our Instagram page and tagging it to our Twitter stuff is blown up a lot. So you got a bunch of followers, which is good though. That means a lot of people look up to you. So keep doing your thing, young lady. I mean, you're very special. I've liked your game since you was young, and it ain't nothing changed. Me and Coach Vic, got a chance to watch you over the Mustang, team tournament, team camp, and ain't nothing fell off. This is your team now. I mean, even though you're a sophomore, but you want to stay champion as a freshman. I got to ask you though. I know I keep saying last one. What was it like winning your first high school state championship as a freshman? What was that like?
It was pretty cool. Like the experience and like the environment was like insane. But I love doing it with the people that surrounded me. They made me a better player, and especially the coaches as well.
That's what it's all about, man. Let's go try to run it back. Though. Let's try to repeat. You know, maybe you can get four before you get out of here. That'd be pretty cool, though. I think you guys got the tools. But Millwood's right around the corner saying, wait a minute. But hey, we'll stay tuned to that, folks, to another later day. But Bentley, we appreciate it. Coach, should we ask her or what? How did you get the beautiful name Bentley? I had to ask. Right? Where that come from?
I'm not really sure. My mom and dad just heard it one time and they're like, "Oh, I like that name."
Yeah, I
So I
like it.
guess that's what stuck.
That's it. That's it. But Bentley, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. Make sure you tell everybody to like and subscribe to this show, man. We want more Washington girls on the show. Tell them to follow us on our Twitter page and follow us on our YouTube channel. And like I said, the more we can do for Oklahoma high school girls, the better that we can get back and keep pushing this thing. Like I said, it's one of the to me, I would say it's one of the top shows here in Oklahoma high school girls basketball is. And like I said, we kind of changed the name between the line girls hoops because we got girls from different parts of the state. If you got a teammate in Arkansas that'd love to get some exposure, we'll love to have her on the show. So, but like to tell everybody one time to like and subscribe and follow us because that's what me and Coach V. We're trying to do the best we can to get more girls' names out there for high school girls basketball.
Sounds good. Thank you all for having me. It was fun.
No, thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you, man.
You did good, man. I mean, your first time, folks. She's a first timer.
First time podcaster.
By the time it was over, she was a professional. So just like her game on the basketball court and on the softball field and then track. So mom and dad has done a great job with you, Billy. Keep doing your thing. Keep putting the Lord first, and guess what? All your dreams and goals will be answered. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you, Bentley.
Bye.
Bye.
That's the outstanding shooting guard, point guard over there at Washington. Coach does a great job. The young ladies she must got a big one coming, Coach. We couldn't get it out of her.
Tried, man. We tried. It wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening.
It's coming. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming, folks. Stay tuned to the show. Billy got another one coming. She about to drop that bomb on you.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it on
like
you.
A 3-pointer.
What'd you say?
She gonna drop it like a deep 3-pointer.
Hey, where's it at, folks? Here it is, right here. Hold on. Billy said, "Wait a minute, I got something for you, Millwood." That's the Billy guy. She said, "Hey, I ain't messing around, Millwood. Hey, you might look good in preseason, but at the end of the day, we're still the Washington Warriors."
There you go.
Lady Warriors. Well, Coach, know you got a big day, man. You got a board meeting tonight, right?
Yeah, board meeting tonight.
So you after tonight, you are officially the lady.
Officially a roughneck.
Lady
Roughneck.
You ready for the new journey?
Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, it's gonna be exciting. I mean, we got a young lady coming in from Douglas that transferred in. Maybe have another one. So exciting stuff. I'm gonna also get my assistant. I'll name my assistant tomorrow. He's being approved tonight, and so so we're going the right way. It's going to be a small step, but hey, it's a start.
Hey, you got to start somewhere, Coach. And like I said, I think you're going to do a great job getting a turnaround. Everybody likes a challenge. Sometimes it's easy when you can just walk in there and the red carpet's laid out for you. You're going to have to work to get to where you want to be and where you used to be in that with your other teams and Luther and Harrer and Tuttle and also
right.
Schools you've been at. And so you've been very successful coaching those schools. Now, it's going to be a little challenge, but at the end of the day, when you win and you start doing good things, people join on board. And I think that's what you're going to have here when it's all said and done. It might not never be a state championship team, but they might become a playoff team. It might be a team that can knock somebody off. It might be a team that's going to give somebody a game on homecoming night. It might be a team that, hey, they knocked off a team they wasn't supposed to knock off.
Right.
You're teaching the game of basketball. Every school don't win a state championship. Some fall in their lap, and some are just, hey, they got it because just where they're at, and players and all that, players development. But I think you're going to turn it around over there. I said, it's a job that it's not going to happen overnight, but you know that, and so you're ready. Yeah. So like I said, good luck to you.
Appreciate it. What we're trying to do over there is we're trying to take young ladies, develop them, and if they got the dream of making college basketball, that's what we want. Free education, give you a chance to play college. Now, if we can get a ring in the process, that's great. But if I can have all my seniors that want to play college basketball land somewhere, hey, that to me that's gold.
No, no, no. I mean, that's what it's all about, man. I'm excited for you, man. I know it's a big challenge, but at the end of the day, I said it before and I say it again. God's not gonna put you somewhere He don't want you at, and He put you in a spot to maybe touch a lot of these young ladies. Give them the opportunity to, hey, if they do want to go play college ball, you can show them and give them the forefoot. I mean, there's nobody gonna work harder than you. Get them where they need to be, teach them the things they need to teach them. You got your dad, you got a lot of background behind you. So a lot of stuff going on, folks. Like I said, we got a lot of shows this week, so we ain't gonna hold everything. We're not gonna tell everything tonight. We got kids moving around. Wait to see if some young ladies had different uniforms on. This week. The transfer portal's open. Kids are moving around. Kids are bouncing around. So really looking forward to see. Hey, did this person move? Chata, like I said, their coach stepped away. Jenny Holbrook was supposed to take the job. Get offered the job today at the board meeting. Like I said, one of their best players supposed to be leaving. Hopefully, Jenny can. Maybe her first job is in her new job is to recruit to keep that player there.
Recruit your own kid.
Own kid. I like that, coach. I like that. You got to recruit your own kid, but Jenny's been around. She knows what to do. She knows what to say. She knows she got a lot of knowledge to college coaches, so she can get that young lady. But sometimes, as parents, we want more. I mean, I'm not mad. I can tell you the same thing. I look at my kid like, man, you know what, but sometimes you gotta be patient. Coach teach me that all the time. Be patient. I mean, there's a bunch of schools out here they offering girls, but you know what? You want the school that wants your kid. You don't want it just because hey, it was given to you or hey, a buddy deal, a friend deal. I mean, I want somebody that wants my kid that hey, that she wants to go play there. And her day's gonna come, just like a lot of these other girls' days gonna come though. Bentley, I mean, I'm telling you right now, one of the better players in the state. When we did the rankings, and Sam kind of asked me, you could have went with Bentley one, Brooke Henderson,
easy,
or vice versa. And so both of those two players. It's funny. A lot of the games, similar to each other. One's right-handed, one's left-handed. Both are really, really good hand on the ball. So I think, man, the class of 2029, man, it's fun. It's gonna be fun to watch the next 3 years. A couple of these girls got a state championship. I can always say, man, my daughter might not win another, but she got one. And some people don't get one. So I know she's fighting, but I know she's excited about trying to get another one though. So stay tuned, folks. Like I said, we got a lot of big time guests this week. Tomorrow night, who do we have tomorrow night, Coach? Who we got tomorrow night?
We got Miss Woodruff from Tulsa, Lincoln Christian. Just got a UNLV offer.
Man, that's a good spot, Coach. I don't know. If my baby got UNLV, I might say, hey, baby, we moving.
Yeah, I know what. I'd be taking an official visit. That's all I know.
Hey, I'm going on that visit, huh?
Going on that visit. That's all I'm telling you.
That one, yeah. But folks, like I said, we got a lot of big things. We got CC coming up. We got the sniper from Stillwater coming up on Wednesday. Thursday, I think Thursday and Friday, I'll be covering the OBU team camp. Hopefully I can get down to. I know there's some good games out there in Edmond North is having their team camp. I know Kingfisher had their team camp. I talked to Dominic earlier. I think he said they had beaten Kingfisher. Deer Creek beat it by 3. So he beat up on Sophomore by 35. So, Coach, there's a lot of work to be doing with some of these schools. So, but hey, that's what it's all about. That's why you got team camp, summer camp to find out who can go and who needs to practice most. So, folks, you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. For tuning in to another great episode of Line Girls Speaks with my man Coach B and myself T. Coach, can you say a little dot on my head? One time, my name's Michael Jackson. I'm happy to put myself stable. I take the Band-Aid off, but folks, keep an elbow. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We want to thank all our sponsors. Chaos,